What's up? It's your boy Dynast. Wanted to shoot this video today, but before I get into my video, at the end of this video, make sure you go to www.dynastymir.com. Check out, everything we have to offer. Also go to search for Uhuru.com. Please contribute towards the documentary that we're shooting. And then also go to Amazon.com, search your name, Dynasty Mir, buy a book. I made them affordable. Wanted to shoot this video on Africans rather invest rather invest on in green cards than Africa. And if you go to Africa and if you ask the majority of Africans that you see if they had $3,000, would they spend it on a green card either to the UK, France, or America, or would they invest that 3K into Africa? The majority of them will say they would rather get the green card. And I'm not mad at them. I'm more upset and disappointed in African leadership. Why would your own people rather invest in green cards to the UK, to France, to America, instead of wanting to put that money back into Africa? So it's a reflection of poor African leadership, and that's what needs to be called out on it. But seriously, don't believe me. If you go to Africa, as soon as you get off the plane, say, hey, if I gave you 3K, $3,000, would you spend that money on, a green card so you could go to America, live in America, go to France, or go to the UK? Or would you take that 3K and invest back into Africa? The majority of them will say they will get the green card. Don't believe me? Check it out. And the issue with this is, like, once they get the green card, the chances of them coming back is slim to none. And especially coming back and actually contributing. Because once they come to the West and, they get their Western education or whatnot, they're not coming back, more than likely. They're not going to recirculate that money that they've earned, or, use that education to help rebuild Africa. Now, they might claim that they are, but they're not doing it. And if you don't believe me, just ask the ones that are here in America right now. How often do they go back home, and what are they doing to actually contribute and rebuild Africa? And those are facts. And I'm just as guilty as well, because I need to be doing more myself as far as really being on the ground in Africa. Because I'm going to do another video. People have to understand, you cannot rebuild Africa from London or from America or from France. You got to be on the ground doing the work. On the ground doing the work. That's what you have to do. So again, if you gave 3K to an African in Africa, if they would rather invest that in a passport, a green card, or put that money and reinvest it in Africa, I guarantee you they would probably choose to get the green card and dip to UK, France, or America. And like I said, the chances of them coming back and being productive and doing anything constructive, actually constructive for Africa, is slim to none. So, there's a lot of African ingenuity and brain power right now in the UK, America, and France that's being used, in the UK, in America, and France, and not being used to help build up Africa, which is a problem. Because what's going to happen? The Chinese are coming in, Arabs, Europeans, they're going to come in, take over. Meanwhile, everybody else, that African brain power. Not saying there's not any African ingenuity or brain power in Africa right now, but, the ones that have left, that have gotten the Western education that, a lot of Africans seem just to place on a high pedestal. that Western education from Harvard and, all these Western schools, Oxford. They're not coming back to use that to help rebuild Africa. Instead, they're going to use that brain power to build London, New York City, and Paris, but not Kinshasa, Nairobi, or Accra. So again, if you ask an African in Africa if you gave them $3,000 to either buy a green card to leave or to use that $3,000 to help build Africa for the Africans, the majority of them will dip. Check out social media, search for Uhuru. I made it simple because I had like 20 different social media names. So if you go to Instagram and Twitter, it's search for Uhuru. Please subscribe. And then on Facebook, it's still Dynasty Mirror. No, actually, it's search for Uhuru on Facebook as well too. Check me out, follow me, share, subscribe. I'm out.